What was with the focusing on the last two videos I made on this channel? The last two interesting word of the week, so focusing was horrific. Hopefully I should be able to fix that today for you. What's this week's word of the week? Hello and welcome to another interesting word of the week. This week we'll be fighting around with the letter H to find an interesting word with. So without further ado, we will now get into finding that word, shall we? And this week's interesting word of the week I will have to find on around this page right here. That one will do. This week's interesting word of the week is hypocrite. Now hypocrite is a noun, meaning a person who pretends to be what he is not. He or she dictionary, let's not be sexist. So basically a hypocrite is someone who will say one thing and do another thing. You could pretend to be someone you're not, or you could say do something and then go ahead and do it. That would make you a hypocrite. This is usually a case when people say, oh, I would never do that, I would never do anything like that, and then they go ahead and do it. But I have this one friend and he is the most hypocritical person I have ever met in my life. He's always telling people to do things, then he never does them himself. For example, hey, good afternoon everyone, my name's Simon. Hey Simon. Blimey, we're a little bit low on numbers today, what happened? Well, we're having technical difficulties. Usually I'd put a split down the screen and film it twice, but technical difficulties mean I can't do that, so it's just me. Well, this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun then. Let's play anyway. Hey. So you know the rules. Since my name is Simon, we're going to play Simon Says. When I say Simon Says, you do whatever I say after it. If I don't say Simon Says, then you don't do it at all. Understand? Am I clear? Good. It's just Simon Says. It's a play on my name. There we go. Sorted. Let's get under our way, shall we? First things first. Jump up and down. Good. Second thing. Simon Says, sit on the floor. Well done. Simon Says, pat your head and rub your tummy. You're excellent at this, aren't you? Simon Says, pretend to play an instrument. Simon Says, pretend. Aww. Simon Says, sing really high-pitched. Simon Says, do a handstand. Never do handstands inside. I used to be a hell of a lot better at this. That'll do. Now blink. You lose. I'm the winner once again. Come on, that was barely fair. Everyone has to blink at some time or another. I mean, you didn't even do any of those things. So I'm not supposed to. You're supposed to do as I say, not as I do. Hypocrite. How did you know? Huh? Blimey, it must have been obvious. You see, my real name's Martin. This has all been a joke. Huzzah! I mean, Simon, bloody hell, at least do something. And then it turned out that it wasn't even Simon. That's the problem with having friends that all look identical to me. I never know who they are. So he was a hypocrite because he was telling us to do something that he wasn't doing himself, and because he was pretending to be someone he wasn't. Hypocrite. And with that, we will now go rushing in to find other words that mean the exact same as hypocrite in the thesaurus of the dictionary. So, other words for hypocrite include fraud, deceiver, dissembler, impostor, phony, and pretender. So they are some words that mean the exact same as hypocrite. You could use any of those in hypocrite's place, however I would use hypocrite in its place because hypocrite is a much better word. But I believe that is the end of this week's interesting word of the week, so I will have to say goodbye to you as I normally do, and whether I catch you later on this channel in another interesting word of the week or another video I do on a Wednesday maybe sometime, or I catch you on my second channel which I do daily vlogs on, that's the thing now, or on my Twitter or Tumblr down in the description below. All of the other stuff is in the description below as well, but until then, on any of those things, I'll catch you later.